Rob has asked, who was the best player you've ever played with in your career?
I played with a lot of good players, but I would have to look at possibly the Blackburn Rovers team squad of 1995 when they won the Premier League. I was lucky enough to be part of the club around about that period. I was there for 4 years. I departed in 1999. So to play and train, although I never played in the Premier League, but to train and play reserve games and be around the likes of Alan Shearer, Chris Sutton, Tim Flowers, Tim Sherwood, the names go on, they roll off the tongue. I suppose I was very, very lucky. Out with that, there's been some really, really good players that I've played with over the years. I don't like singling too many out, but I've enjoyed playing with each and every one of them, to be honest.
Tony has asked, psychological corner is a vital ingredient to success. What have you done different to prepare mentally and implement self-confidence?
I take it, Tony, means in the change room with the players. We've come in, we've tried to make them fitter. We've tried to change their mentality, believing themselves a little bit more. There was a little bit of negativity in their own mindset, their own play, their own work ethics because of what's happened previously. So we had to change all that slowly but surely, but that can only be changed on the training ground. As soon as we got them that yard fitter, as soon as we started shedding a couple of pounds, mentally they then started believing and thinking and playing like professional footballers. So the mental side of things had to be dealt with first. I'm not saying we're there. I'm not saying we've crossed the line with that yet, but it certainly it was certainly something that we had to delve into first and foremost.
Jeff has asked, if you weren't a football manager, what would your job be?
I'm hoping I'd be involved with sport some way, some shape or form. I started working when I was 16 in an electrical warehouse on the trade counter, pulling orders, and then I went on to take my apprenticeship in electrical fittings. I worked for probably 3-4 years before I got an opportunity to come across to England when I was young. So whether I would have stuck at that, I don't know, but I would have loved to be involved, and I feel I'm very, very lucky to be involved in sport.
Jack has asked, have you got any signings on your mind for next season?
Yeah, I've got plenty, but like I say, we just don't know which way we're going to be looking when we come out of lockdown, when the season gets going again, what the future holds. But there is plenty of players I would like to attract and like to bring to the football club. I have started speaking to 1 or 2 clubs, agents and players. So we have been active on that front since the day I've come in, never mind over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I've got plenty of players that I would like to bring to the football club.
David has asked, what is your footballing philosophy and what kind of culture do you think will promote success at the club?
I think winning philosophies, I'll always be successful. Hate to state the obvious, but the culture I would like to bring to the football club and create is honest, hard-working environment. One that you will enjoy, one that you enjoy coming in to work with, one that we're all rolling our sleeves up, our nose pointing in the one direction, togetherness, unity, and enjoyment. We want to enjoy our work. So a playing philosophy can be one thing, but the culture and the environment that you build is paramount. Philosophy for me will come second to the environment that we want to build.
Nicole has asked, what would be the things you would like to change the most at Mansfield Town?
Well, naturally enough, I'd like to change the league position, to be honest. I wasn't too pleased with when we took over where we were. I wasn't too pleased when we finished in Mansfield where we were. Or we finished at Northampton away, where we were. So naturally enough, I'd like to change the mentality, the clean sheet mentality, the winning mentality. I'd like to change the league position. I'd like us to have more points. I'd like us to be honest, hard-working, as I've said all along, which I think we're getting. So there's quite a lot we would need to change. But like I say, slowly, crawl, walk, and then run. But for sure, we need to change the mentality first and foremost.
Jack has asked, who was your footballing idol growing up?
That's an easy one. Paul McGrath, best centre-half there's ever been. Naturally enough, being Irish, playing for Man United as well, it was an absolute icon, an absolute idol. Of late, then you would look at someone like Roy Keane, who was a real inspiration. But above all, Paul McGrath, he was world class.